But as I was saying, yeah, I tend to do a lot of grinding in here. Just because after this, we'll be going to an area that has the next Mana Stone, and I always get my class change at that Mana Stone. So I always like to try to be, like, just getting to level 17, at very least, by the time I'm leaving here. That way I can get all of my level up to level 18 on the way to the Mana Stone, and then get my class change once we beat the boss there. And that's actually the next boss we're fighting. There's no boss here, actually. Which is another reason why it's a pretty good idea to grind here, because... What? How the heck did I die? Okay. Whatever you say, game. I don't even know what the hell happened there. Oh, crap. You probably should run, but I'm gonna have to use it. I'm gonna have to heal anyways, so I may as well just heal now and fight this guy for the XP. Even though Hawk's probably gonna freaking die. Yep. Called it. Can't die really because it's in between battles, so yeah, he'll lay there, but we go off the screen and he comes back with 1 HP anyways. So you can't stay dead in this game. And of course, unless you're in the middle of a boss fight or something. But in an area like this, it can't happen. But yeah, like I was saying, I always get to level 17 in here, and there's a golden statue and no boss, so pretty beneficial to grind here. And the enemies there are some level 16 enemies later, I'm pretty sure. And this is a relatively long cave, because we haven't even gotten to the statue yet, so... And once we get to the statue, I'll probably, like, go on to, like, right before we get to where the end of the cave is. And then just cut it off there and then go back to the statue off screen and grind. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we're looking at on time by the time we get there. Yeah, and these guys, I think, can these guys do... I think, yeah, they can spawn mama photos, somehow. And then later, when you fight these guys later, they can also spawn papa photos. Which you'll actually want to be trying to find, because I believe they're one of the few enemies that will drop the, class-changing items. Which, the seeds. So you have to plant them and then they grow into randomly grow into one of the possible class-changing items. It's really annoying because, like, each character, you get one for each of the, like, how do I explain this? Like, there's each character, once you get there, there'll be 2 classes that each one of your 3 characters can change into, and you need an item specific for the class you want him to change into. Here's the statue, by the way. And then there's also, you can also get items, class changing items for the class you don't want to change into, and you get them for everyone, like not like, all 3 of your characters, you get them one for. So if you've already got the item you want, it doesn't get rid of that item as a possibility of coming up the next time you plant one of the seeds. So it's very annoying. I mean, in a perfect world, you would only have to get 6 of seeds. And that wouldn't take really that long. That would give you each of the items. But they come up randomly, so you have to keep doing it until you get the one you want. The ones you want, which takes a decent amount of time, unfortunately. But, you know, you guys won't have to deal with any of that. I'll do all that off screen. I'm sure I'll get 1 or 2 while I'm just wandering about. But that certainly will not be enough, so. But that's still pretty far in the future. No point in bantering on about that now. There's a bunch of little dead ends where you can fight enemies. Like in here, there's a lot of them. Which is yet another reason why this is a good area to grind. There's all kinds of enemies to be killed by your wrathful ways. What? I thought I killed everyone on the screen. Weird. I don't care, obviously, but strange. Oh yeah, there's nothing down there but that dead end. Dark Priests. These are always funny, like, I always called them Tomato Men. I'm not sure why I always called them that. Maybe one of their forms are called that in one of them, either Secret of Mana or this game. I'm not sure. I always called them that. Maybe because they kind of look like tomatoes. I mean, they're like riding around some weird-ass hover device. They kind of look like a tomato man, I guess. I guess it makes sense if you look at them. But there's a lot of things I just randomly say, and I really don't know why. I just had it in my mind that that's the way that's the way it is. That's just how it sticks in my mind somehow. And you die. Oops. Oh well. Have a candy hawk. Like an example of me, just randomly thinking things that aren't even true. I can tell you this kind of crazy story that I only recently learned was insane. Basically, when I was a kid, I, for some reason, at some point, had a dream, I guess, that we were like driving somewhere, and there was a tornado going on, like outside or in the general area. And then in this dream, apparently, I distinctly remember us driving through the tornado. Like that would actually be possible, of course. But yet I remember that very distinctly that we did it. Maybe now maybe I don't remember as much as nowadays, but that's what I distinctly remember, that we drove through a tornado, or at least right near a tornado at the very least. Nope, gonna die. And I just believed that for the longest time. Maybe that, and I swear that that's something that actually happened in reality. But then just maybe it's probably a while ago now because I'm actually old. But like, I don't know, 10 years ago or so, I happened to be talking to my mom or something. I brought up the fact that we had done this, or that I thought that we had done this. And my mom was just like, what the heck is wrong with you? We didn't do this. I'm just like, yeah, we did. This thing and this thing happened. And she just looked at me like I was the craziest freaking guy. So, you know, I mean, I have multiple kind of things like that. Not necessarily things of that nature, just I don't think anything's really as crazy as that. And I think that pretty much takes the cake. But, yeah. I honestly thought I drove through a tornado with my family at some point in time. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Those freaking grells with their acid gel. That is annoying as hell. Oh, wrong button. Derp that up. I suppose while I'm here, may as well fill up my round drops. But yeah, so enough for the crazy stories of me for today, I guess. But yeah, I'm a little bit not right there in the brain sometimes. I think it's just because I always sometimes have these like really vivid dreams, I guess you could say. Just not necessarily vivid, just very they seem very realistic. It seems like they're things that seem like they would normally happen, with just like one kind of thing thrown in oddly, where it's one little thing thrown in that's out of the ordinary. So I can't necessarily tell it apart from reality. I mean, now I can. I mean, I'm much better at not letting those things like somehow get into my subconscious like I did with the frickin' tornado thing. Don't ask me how the hell that happened. I had no idea. But nowadays, obviously, I can tell that it was a dream. But it's not always so smart in that regard, I guess. Yeah, stupid photos in their heel light. There we go, got rid of him at least. And Hog's totally about to die. One good hit would kill him. But I killed him before that happened, luckily. As you can see, while I was rambling, we all leveled up to 16, so it's not too bad to really grind here. Just kind of in the means of going through here, you'll get to 16 probably, but I would still always make sure that I get to 17 before we leave here, and we are getting somewhat close to the end. Only a couple more screens, honestly. But then, yeah, once we get to right before the end here, I'll end it off, and then I'll do some grinding off screen. It won't take very long at all, because I only need to get up one level. But then, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll meet you guys back here at the end screen here. Well, not here, because we're not quite there yet. Screw you and your arrows, bitch. Well, he's dead again. Lay there for a minute there, Hog. Or I can give you candy. Kill some more lizards. Killing lizards is what I like to do. He's level 16, I think the experience just went up. Yep, see, now their levels go up to level 16 in here. I was pretty sure there were some level 16 enemies in here too. But I didn't remember because it's been a little bit, as I've said numerous times now. Kind of getting annoyed at myself for saying that so much, but I suppose it bears repeating. Just in case anyone's actually watching this, you know. though, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Who honestly would be watching this? I mean, this is probably the worst thing ever. No, not really, but I don't really care. I don't mean that to say that I wish more people were watching or anything, because I don't really care. I'm just doing this for my own, I'm just doing this to have fun, and I know some people through it, so, you know, it's all good. But anyways, we're pretty much at the very end. Like, up here is like a couple screens up, from here is the end, so I'm going to go ahead and do that grinding I told you about off screen, and then I'll meet you right back here next time. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.